Thank you. This is The Life You Save May Be Your Own. You go get him, Vicki. No. I got him last time. It's your turn. Last time was a month earlier when my brother John tried to swim out to the raft at Temescal Lake. His lack of skill and the splashing water led to panic. He began submerging, pushing off the bottom. He'd break to the surface, grab a bite of air, and down he'd go. Vicki and I were sitting on the edge of the swimming area on a raft, sunning ourselves. We had recently completed a junior life-saving course. Carries, block and parry, mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. Tests from the Red Cross Life-Saving Manual. All the information 12 and 13-year-olds need to save lives. We were experts. Terry, John's drowning, Vicki had said. Immediately, I dove into Temescal Lake and swam out to John. Without a thought, I was next to my brother. He lunged and put me in a death grip, then proceeded to stand on my head. Now, we were seesawing to the bottom, standing on top of each other in an attempt to breathe. Double drowning, the Red Cross Life-Saving Manual explained, is the result of a rescuer approaching a drowning individual without allowing adequate distance between them. The victim is often panicked and not rational. Suddenly, a leg punched me in the stomach, ripping me away from John. I struggled to the surface to see John and a man. John was splashing about, but the man had a tight grip on him. "You okay?" he shouted, putting John in a cross-chest carry and pulling for shore. I could only nod. Lying on my back, I rested on the water. The man returned and swam with me back to the beach. "Thank you," I told him. "It's all right. Glad I could help." And he left John and I to recover our breath and dignity. Often, the Red Cross manual warned, the rescuer assumes familiarity with the victim. It can be a fatal mistake. Now I was watching a repeat performance at Lake Tahoe. Damn it, I told him not to swim out to the raft. "It's your turn, Vicki. You're the oldest. My hair will get messed up. Yours is easier to fix." My hair. I've been called fuzzhead since the 4th grade. Even beauty salons turned me down. "Oh, we don't cut such curly hair," they'd admonish. But recently, science had caught up with my dilemma. Gobs of gel applied to small segments of hair, wound around giant orange juice cans, could tame my curly kink head. It meant sleepless nights, but the cure was worth it. I looked almost normal. To ruin my hair for an annoying brother, it was unthinkable. Besides, there was an unspoken truth. "You're a better swimmer," I told Vicki. Vicki beat me at every swim meet. I had to stuff down resentment at our life-saving classes as she seamlessly approached her victims and whipped them into the appropriate carries, earning 10s in the ratings, and I got 7s. "I can't." "Why?" Vicki stared at John's bobbing head. "You're the oldest. It's your responsibility. The oldest sibling is responsible for all siblings. The most ancient and effective tool in the box of human guilt." Shit. I dove off the raft into the icy waters of Tahoe. This time I stayed out of grabbing distance. When approaching a drowning victim, the manual had instructed, use reassuring and soothing words to calm the victim's panic. "Asshole, what are you doing out here?" John turned around. "I told you not to swim to the raft." His eyes were almost drained of color. "Don't grab me. His face is vacant. God damn it. I'm not going to save you unless you lay on your back. How the hell was I going to save him? The manual suggested the cross-chest carry. The cross-chest carry affords the most control of the victim, but puts the rescuer in close physical contact with the victim. Whenever possible, extend a long pole or throw a floatable object to the drowning victim. Right. I always go swimming with my rescue pole. For the last time, lay on your back. John slowly struggled onto his back. I'm going to put my hands around your chin and pull you to shore. If you roll over or try to grab me, I'll leave you. Do you understand? John swallowed water. Placing my hands around the outside of his face and locking my fingers under his chin, I proceeded to do the ocean carry and slowly kicked toward shore. The ocean carry is designed for ocean waters. It is used for long distances and minimizes the impact of the wave action on both the rescuer and the victim. The ocean carry may help with the wave action, but I was hauling dead weight myself through the water. If only I had practiced more, worked out with the swim team. I started to count my kicks. 1, 2, 78, 295, 630. Suddenly, I felt my back rub on the shore. I tried to stand up, but I was so dizzy I fell on my butt. The Red Cross manual had been very clear. After completing a rescue, the rescuer must always ensure the well-being of the victim and make every effort to educate the victim about water safety. Knucklehead, don't you ever do that again. I told you not to swim to the raft. I could have, John sputtered. The waves were too big. Like hell, you're not strong enough, but I... And the tears began to flow. I sat next to John and waited. My hair, a dripping mess, John blubbering. A picture from the Red Cross manual of rescuer and victim flashed in my brain. The admiring, grateful victim, the strong, humble rescuer smiling for the camera. And then the absurdity hit me. John stopped mid-sob and joined me. Doubled up, our ribs aching, we laughed away the fear and trauma. I brushed the sand from his buzz-cut head and tried to punch down the tight curls forming on my own. I bet I could swim out to the raft if you came with me, John bragged. Don't push your luck. Will you swim out to the raft with me tomorrow? You need more practice. There was a pause. We watched the children squeal as a wave broke against their sandcastle. John turned to me with cloudy eyes. You're going to tell Mom and Dad? No, but you have to keep our deal, no raft. Extending his hand, John agreed. Okay, I can wait